Hello everyone, welcome to the book review of Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. Today we're going to cover chapter 2 from book 1, Some Objections. As you recall from chapter 1, C.S. Lewis' proposition was we all have this idea about how we're supposed to behave. And we're supposed to know this because it's a law of nature. However, we do not always keep that. That means our behavior is not always on a par with the law of nature. Certain expectations, certain decent behavior, or certain standard that everyone expects from other people, including ourselves. In chapter 2, though, there's some objections. The first question is, isn't the moral law or law of nature just the herd instinct? The herd instinct is basically a feeling, a strong want or desire to act in a certain way. So people have this instinct, just being hungry or doing some other things as a human that we have naturally in us. So let's take a look at this one. Two different options. When somebody's in danger, we want to help. That's one instinct. The other instinct might be, it's good to help that person out. However, if I do that, I may put myself in a danger. Or there's the third, what we can call a feeling or desire. We're supposed to help that person regardless of our feelings. Okay, I may put myself in a dangerous situation, but it's the right thing to do to help that person out. The feelings on the left side of the equation is human instinct, but the right side, it's something a little bit different. So he says this thing that judges between two instincts that decides which should be encouraged cannot itself be either of them. It cannot be these instincts that's telling us which one we should follow. There must be something independent from those two instincts. Is this one of those instincts? Maybe not, because it's telling us which one to choose. So let me put it this way. We have this sheet of music. We have a lot of symbols and marks telling us how to play the notes. The first one on top is mezzo forte. It tells us that we have to play this certain note or this section moderately loud. And the other one, PP, is pianissimo, very soft. These are the symbols that are telling us what to do or what not to do. So these are, in a way, the moral law that tells us the tune we have to play. But we have keyboards. These are, in a way, we can put it as different instincts. As a result of it, there's no right or wrong instinct. Each note or each instinct is unique. It's all different, but in and of it itself is not right or wrong. These are just various instincts that we have. So on page 10, C.S. Lewis stated this way. The thing that tells us which note on the piano needs to be played louder cannot itself be the note. So mezzo forte, pianissimo, they're not notes itself, but they're just telling us which note to play and how to play loud versus soft. So in that sense, the moral law, the sheet of music, cannot be the same as different instincts that we have, the note itself. So the midpoint conclusion here is the moral law is not any one instinct or set of instincts. It just makes a kind of tune that we call goodness or right conduct by directing the instincts. So it tells us what to do when two or three different instincts are in conflict. We have all the variations of instincts in our hearts, feelings and desire to do something or not to do some other things, but the moral law tells us which one we're supposed to do. Second objection is, isn't this a social convention? When people say social convention, it's referring to the things that we learn through our education, from our parents, from our school, from our society. But let's think about this scenario. Morality A versus morality B. People may say, okay, one is better than the other. When we think about these options and saying one option is better than the other, we're basically saying there must be a real morality or a better option or standard for everyone should follow. So we're looking at these options in relation with the real morality. Is it fair, unfair? Is it better or worse? So in that sense, real morality is independent from what we think or feel about certain action or behavior. So some people's ideas obviously get nearer, closer to that real right than others. That's for sure. That's why we can see there's a difference between different actions and behaviors. In conclusion, even though we have different ideas and understanding about decent behavior, the fact that we're bound to think about these differences proves that we have the moral law, independent from our thoughts and feelings. For more information, you might want to read Chapter 2, and please leave your questions and comments under the video. Thank you for watching, and see you in Chapter 3.